Well, hello there, and welcome to a very different time of stream. I don't generally obviously stream on Tuesdays, but I will not be live this Saturday because of a Halloween party. And so because of that, I decided, since Cities Skylines 2 just dropped today, I'm going to be playing Cities Skylines 2. The focus is just playing the game, and if you guys want to chat about anything, I will be paying attention and talking with you guys. But I'm super excited, so I'm just going to have fun. There's no real other agenda besides let's just enjoy a new game together. So let's jump right into that. Well, welcome back to ThoughtRaid, a community about friends, gaming, and better ways of thinking. I'm Brandon, and today I'm joining the hype train playing some Cities Skylines 2, because that game just now dropped, and I'm very excited about that. I've been waiting for this game since they announced it, and I'm very excited to play that today. Make a highway exit that's basically a roller coaster, and it leads to the only hospital in the city. Oh my god. That's, probably a bad idea. I don't know. I'll see. I've thought about that. I've thought about specifically, like, having this set up to where, like, one day having a stream where, like, someone can play the devil on my shoulder, and one day like, someone can play, like, the voice of reason, the voice of just do random crap and see what happens, and then I have to, like, do whatever is said. That might be an interesting stream. One that would frustrate the crap out of me. But, you know, that's... my suffering is always good entertainment. But anyways, so Cities Skylines 2. Super hyped about that. I love city building games. I was first introduced to city building games with SimCity, the very first one. I don't think I played anything before that. I didn't, because I think that came out before my time, or maybe like when I was a baby, and then I could have started with like SimCity 2000, but no, I started with the first SimCity and then worked my way up from there. Actually, I don't think I ever played 2000. I did SimCity 1, SimCity 3000, SimCity 4, SimCity again, when they went backwards to the names, and then Cities Skylines, and now Cities Skylines 2. I could be one of those things. I think you know which one. to be the devil on my shoulder, suggesting me to do evil things to my poor city. Like, drop meteors on it or something. Gosh. That would be pain. I think I will do that one stream, though, just for fun, for everyone's entertainment except my own. Just to have someone, like, going along, you know, making this really nice, beautiful place, and then someone's just, like, destroy it. And like, no! Don't tell me to do things like that! Oh. Graphics. Okay. Everything's set to high. Is high the highest high? High is the highest high. There's no higher high than high. Got it. In advanced settings. Tilt shift graphics quality. Dynamic resolution scale quality. Controls dynamic resolution. Just looking at a couple different settings. I probably should have looked at that beforehand. Oh god, there's a lot of settings I can control. Way too many settings that I can... That's too much. I can't deal with all those things. Make a school inside a volcano. Oh lord. Hello! I don't know if I'm ready to jump in on doing those terrible things just yet. I'm very curious. Okay, doesn't look like they've added map building yet. Hopefully they'll get around to doing that like they did with the first one. I just stopped playing this myself? So you had stopped. I'm not ready to start. I hope your experience has been good, because I'm ready for this. I've been waiting for this. I'm ready. That looks like Manhattan to me. That's interesting. There's so many options to choose from to start with. Mountain ranges. However, Tampere? That looks like that came out of someplace in Europe, maybe. Sweeping plains. Because I know some of this is literally San Francisco. Okay, cool. We got that. Water pass. That's nice. I like that. That's beautiful. Windy Forge. You probably need to turn off volumetric settings and depth field. It's not very optimized. Got it. Sweeping planes, best variety. Let me go back a step. So turn off volumetric settings. Where's that? But the gameplay is delish. Good! Oh, I'm happy for that. So turn off depth of field. Just disable depth of field. Okay, and then turn off volumetric. Where is that? It's not in alphabetical order. Where is volumetric settings? Where is that? Show resolution, screen resolution, display, full screen. Frickin', I don't... Okay. Dynamic resolution, aliasing quality, cloud quality, fog, volumetric quality settings. Okay, turn that off too, you say. Okay, cool. That's been done. Big sad to not see whatever that is and not know what it is, but either way, it's about the gameplay. And if the gameplay is delicious, that's exactly what I want to hear. Windy Forge. I think Watery Pass might be where I want to start. Because that just looks fun. Just mesas in the background and everything. Twin Mountains is interesting too. That's a bunch of flat land. Doesn't change the visuals too much. Okay, well that's good to hear. That's comforting. And hopefully, I'm sure at some point soon they'll fix it and it'll be good to go all over again. Archipelago Heaven. Or Haven. Haven. That, again, that just looks straight up like Manhattan. Barrier Island. Long chain. Barrier Island has huge potential for prime real estate. Free real estate. Right from the start. Highway and railway tracks follow the coastline on the mainland, which is separated from the islands by a large bay, and existing shipping lanes run across the connected open ocean. Great Highlands. Also looks interesting. Lakeland. Mountain Range Village. That's also... Big rolling mountain seems like something fun to begin with. I'd love to see... Waterway Pass or Mountain Village. Sweeping Plains. Or Sweeping Plains. That looks like another going... Either one of these three. I feel like I want to go a mountain route. Delta, not so much. Meh. Sweeping Pass, Mountains, Waterway Pass. My heart is with Waterway Pass. I think I'm gonna go that way. Sweeping Plains. You think Sweeping Plains... That looks like that's also straight come out of Europe. You got mountains, plains, and water. That's true. Very tempting. Oh, I need something I need to change. I don't want things in Celsius. Gross! I don't need Celsius, I need Fahrenheit. Give me Fahrenheit. Can I change that? Start paused. Starts the game in a pause state. That sounds like actually a good idea to have. Interface. Can I make that to fair temperature? Yes! Get this stupid Celsius out of my eyes. Gross. U.S. customary. I need to know things in miles, inches, and yards and feet. I don't need no meters. Get out of here, meters. Give me a 12-hour clock. Everything must be according to my American standards and my sensibilities. Celsius. Gross. Transparencies, all of that stuff. I need... my imperial system. I need to know things according to a king's loaf. Okay. New game again. All right. There we go. Fahrenheit. That's something I can understand right there. 46 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a spread. Sweeping Plains, 24 to 74, 11 to 81. And 23 to 96. Wow, it gets hot there. Hello. The world isn't an oven. You're not setting the planet's temperature to 350 degrees. 300. It's not 350 degrees. It's 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, big difference, all right? 24 to 74. That's actually some pretty nice ranges. Doesn't really get too cold, nor does it get too hot. North American. So that is North American. That's European. I just now recognize that a theme is in the corner. Interesting. I'll use Fahrenheit for cake, not science. Oh, gosh. Climate. Oh, that has different types of climate. This only has sunny. Oh, that changes things. Okay. North America, European. As beautiful as that is, if I'm never gonna have it rain, that sucky. Like to have experience rain. Okay, that settles me a little bit closer in one direction. Delta River. How does that not have rain? That's interesting. Huh. That's a pretty cold range. Twin Mountains, European. That makes sense. Sweeping Plains has the best variety. Okay, wait. It doesn't have the most trees, though. That has 0.1k tons. And that has 8,773 tons of ore. Buildable land area, 31%. But this has greater amount of buildable area, 53% buildable area. It's a lot of extra buildable area. 21%, 31%, 53%, 21%, 16%, 42%, 41, 42. San Francisco looks like it's just consistently rain, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. Maybe just cloudier more than often. Okay. We're gonna go for the sweeping plain direction, but it's not obviously gonna be called Sweeping Plains. Theme. Yeah, we'll keep that theme. Natural disasters, unlimited money, begin tutorial, disabled. Yeah, I might as well have tutorials. Hooray! Yes. But Porterville is no. I need another name than Porterville. Oh. What do I want to call it? Just can't be Porterville. It's too cringe. No thanks. Gilbert? Gilbert. Name the city Gilbert. Gilbert City. Gilbert City. Gilbert. I'm not against it. I'm trying to think here now. Left-hand traffic. Yeah. Because right-hand traffic, I think, is most of Europe, and left-hand traffic is North America. Gilbert shall rise once more. What is the is there like a background to the name Gilbert for you or something? The Gilbert shall rise again. I think left-handed. It's driving. I'm on the left-hand side of the car, driving forward on the right-hand side of the left-hand traffic. That bothers me. Hold on, that bothers me. I need to figure out this. Now I'm just making stuff up. Okay. Let's see. Is the USA left-handed driving? Is it left-hand? About 2/3 of the countries in the world are on the right, including the US, China, and Russia. Okay. Canada used to drive on the left, but changed the right to make broader crossings with the United States of America more manageable. The reason for driving on different sides of the road is historical. Okay. I did not know. Now I know. Okay. So no, we are not left-hand. We're apparently right-handed. So traffic's on the right side, but you're driving on the left side. Get out of here, left-hand traffic. Cool. That's everything. Start. I think the one thing I'm most nervous about in this game is that they're not going to have commercials in the radio, which makes me big sad because I love having the commercials in the radio. They're fun, and it would be sad to miss that. Welcome to Cities Skylines II. This is the place to build the city of your dreams. Take on in-depth challenges of managing city services and directing traffic flow, and follow the lives of your citizens. Tutorials are here to guide you as you take your first steps towards building a city. As you progress, more hints and guidance becomes available in case you need it. Excuse me. Sure, let's have that. Before you start, they give him a little tuft of hair. That's different from the first chirper. Before you start, let's look at how to move about your landscape by using camera controls. Oh, camera controls. If at any time you feel like turning the tutorial off again, you can do so from the pause menu, the gear icon located at the top right corner. The pause menu, in the pause menu, you can save your game and adjust all types of game settings. Cool. WASD. That's pretty standard. I know how that works. Wait a minute. There is a power line leading into my city. There is also... Oh, okay, in and out lines. Interesting. Zoom in and out using the wheel. Cool, great job. You are now ready to start your first city. Wow, I know everything. I can move and I can zoom in and out. That's all that I need. How do I start making a city? You are now ready to start your first city. To guide you through your steps, we have prepared a task list for you. Start a task by selecting play. Complete the step to unlock the feature. You will also see hints along the way. They point out useful information. You can proceed at your own pace and revisit any completed task by selecting play again. Start your first task. Cool. Road basics. Okay, so I've got my in and out water port area. And there's already ships on the water, even though I have 0 things existing here. How far can I zoom? Pretty close zoom. Got a high amount of detail for this one cargo ship. Hello. Huh. Can I just... How far can I go into the water? No, I can't go in the water. Oh, I did not want to... Whoops. Well, time has passed. I didn't know the ship, the space key would do that. Build a wall to block off the ships. No, I don't think... Oh. Interesting. Those clouds... Whee! Oh, that's interesting. The tutorial task is waiting for you. When you're ready, find blinking play icon. The task to continue... Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh! You can... The clouds actually have shadows. They have substance to them. That's interesting. Just seeing how far I can zoom in before it stops me. You zoom in, you can't move quite as fast as you can when you're farther. Okay. No, I don't think I'm going to be building a wall to block off ships. First of all, this right here is the only thing I can control. I can't, until my city expands, I cannot build anything beyond that. So there's that. I could eventually put something up here. It'd be rough, but I could put things up here. And let me just see. Settings. Oh. Music stops. Okay. We have the... Okay, so we have the radio. Okay. And this is now public citizen radio, urban city radio. the vibe and the smooth beat. Non-stop. Music non-stop. I want it to stop, though. I would like to have it stop ads. Enable or disable rate. Yes! Yes! They did not get rid of the ads. You can turn off the ads. That's all I want. If you have never played Cities Skylines, when they started doing radio features, their ads were you did not want ads. You wanted ads because the ads were so stupid, and I loved it so much. So I'm very pleased to know that they actually have ads. That's so good. Okay, that's gonna be stop telling me this. I don't need to be reminded every 3 seconds that there's more tasks for me to do. What is this? The shadows are interesting here. I can kind of see into the terrain. I'll probably need work for some time. The vibe. I don't think I like the vibe. Yeah, give me that. That sounds better. Let's go with that. Okay. So we got our basic highway running into the city. And this looks like more like a road than a highway, so that's probably buildable. If I were to build anything, I'd probably already put things beside that, provided that this is what I think it is. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Road basics. A city exists around roads. When you build a road, the cell grid appears on the land next to it. This is an area where you can build onto. Most roads also come with built-in utility network, a network of electric cables and pipes for water and sewage. So all buildings connected to the road with a utility network automatically have connection to utilities. Cool. So the way I'm going to have to run this is we're going to have, obviously, roads for people to get around to doing things. And as beautiful as this water is, and it's beautiful, I'm going to have to dump sewage into this beautiful, pristine river, sadly. Which I would want to probably do downstream. Let's see, I've got a connecting point. So I've got water coming down this way and this way. I could put the sewage on this side, and then it would run all the way down there. Or I could have it over down that way, so I don't have it in other places. I love polluting the... Unfortunately, you have to... I don't know, like, how akin this stuff is to real life. I assume it's relatively akin as possible. But I've never actually seen sewage being dropped into the water. I usually see treatment plants. And that's what I'm used to seeing, but I'm also far away from big rivers, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how they do this, but I do know that's probably been like that for the longest time anyways, at the very least. So that I'm gonna have to do. All right, start focusing on building roads. Roads come in different sizes and configurations. Wow! Ranging from small alleys to one-way streets all the way to large highways. The larger the road, the higher the speed limit and the traffic capacity. Two-lane roads. Two-lane roads is a basic tool with 2 lanes, one in each direction, with street lamps on one side. It is easy to build with. It can only support a low amount of traffic. When selecting a road, you can keep an eye on this information panel. It will show you how much the roads cost. Hey! Welcome, Kenneth. How much the roads cost to build and maintain, and how much electricity the built-in utility network can handle. Oh, it has a handling limit. There are, these can be used to help you build exactly how you want, how and what you want. Different options are available according to what you're currently building. Different modes help you build roads in varying shapes. To select the road according to the shape you want. You can always switch to different modes at any time. Replace. Okay, that allows you to replace one road with another road. I know how that works. Elevate road up and down. Oh, they have a button for that. Okay. Allows you to construct tunnels. Cool. You can construct tunnels at different elevations, which allows you to cross over each other. This is especially handy when creating public transport lines. Elevation up allows you to create ramps and overpasses. Where did the spin? Oh, the spinch. Yes. So this is actually not a new thing. This is the second time I've renamed myself Spinch. But I wasn't sure that was gonna be a song or if that was gonna be in a commercial. Essentially, once I came across a set of memes where people were like misspelling foods, and I just loved it when they misspelled spinach and just called it spinch, and I thought that was the best thing ever. So I named myself Spinch, and now I'm doing it again because I've refound the same memes I had found before, and it was just like, ha, Spinch, and now I'm Spinch because it's just fun. It was like, instead of skim milk, it was skin milk. What was that? There was like a whole bunch of different names of things. I don't remember how far back ago it was. It was like a whole bunch of different misnamed things. I thought it was hilarious. I feel like it was sometime around like 2021 that I had come across this. But it was like some kind of buffet or something, and they had like a whole bunch of like misspelled stuff. How far back ago was that? Was it back in April? Was it after April? I feel like it would have been after April. 'Cause I don't remember. Back in February. No, I don't think it was February. I'm still going. Let me go the opposite direction. Let's see. Maybe it was... Where is it? May... June. I swear it was sometime around 2021. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, no, it was. It was in September of 2021. I remember the one time you were doing one of those fill-in-the-blank stories in class, and someone said canned tuna for a food, and I thought it was said cancer tuna. Yeah, so like we got crutch papers. We got skin milk. We got oat meat. Hand soup. Marsh patow. Where is it? Yeah, marsh patow. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggest. Chicken nuggest. It's hard to say. And of course, spinch. I love that so much. So yeah, I came across that and I was just like, Spinch! And I loved it. So I turned my name to Spinch in UGN, and then I did again now. Eventually I'll go back to who I was, but for right now I'm taking on the identity of Spinch. Okay, elevating step adjusts how much elevation changes when you use the up or down arrows. Parallel mode. This mode makes two of the selected roads run perfectly aligned to next to each other. You can increase or decrease the space between the roads once you turn the mode on. Snapping. These options can help you fine-tune the shape and placement of roads. With snapping on, roads and other objects become magnetic to what snapping modes you have turned on. Snapping options can be turned off and on individually. Building roads. To get your city started, to make it grow, you need to make it possible for both people and materials to arrive. Look around your map to find roads that lead in and out of an area, out of the map area. Start building your city by connecting and expanding these roads. Build your roads with left mouse button. When done, unselect the road with the right mouse button or escape. Having good connections to the outside world is key to success. Build the road. Okay. I may make it to the potluck with the kids. Let's go! I've missed seeing you, so that'd be good. Happy to hear it. Okay. But I'm super excited. I've got good news for you, Kenneth. Good news is that you actually can have ads still with the radio, which is something I was super upset if they had not had that still there. I freaking need and love ads from their universe. God, I love their ads so much. So I'm very happy and pleased to say that that is a continued feature. Also, just a couple of graphic things. The clouds are weird when you go around. I could just whee! But they cast a shadow, and that's cool. So, like, I could be under that. Yeah, well, no, tweets still happen. The chirper thing is still a thing. And it's actually more important than it was before. So, like, if you pay attention to the tweets that are coming through, you can figure out how the city is doing in certain ways. More than you could previously. Oh, that's interesting. Just a random castle ruins just right there. Hello. And then we got boats, and you can zoom in pretty close. I wanted to see, like, how much detail I could pick up, and I can get right up cozy next to this cargo ship, like, real close. So, and I also can clip through it. This song is fun. So I found it interesting, like, usually when you start a new world in Cities Skylines, there is nothing going on. You just start it, and that's it. But this time, there actually already is stuff going on. The zoom never ends. Oh, it goes pretty close. I was very surprised. Cargo ship. Cargo ship has 638 tons out of 1,120 possible to have on it, and it is carrying vegetables and coal. Origin, Frith. Destination, Bratting. Where the hell is Frith and what is Bratting? Cargo transport vehicles owned by transport depots and transport goods or resources between stations along predefined cargo routes. Selecting the owner or destination opens individual panels. Let's see. A two-way ship connected points created passenger ship lines cargo routes. Okay, Frith. Where is Frith? I can rename Frith. I don't need to rename Frith. I want to know what Frith is. What is Frith? We've named this one... What do we name it? Gilbert City. Gilbert has lived again. I don't even know anything about Gilbert, but we got Gilbert City now. Okay, so from this angle, the clouds do not do what they did when you're looking at them from above. From above, they go crazy. But when you look at them from below, whoop, they do not do that whole thing. So that's interesting. I'm just taking time to take in the surroundings. There's just a lot going on here that's fascinating. We're not even getting into actually building anything. Let's focus on building something. Sorry. Okay. And I have power lines coming in here. Where? They're just coming from out here somewhere. I have freaking power lines. That's new. I don't have a train line, though. Or it's just not connected yet. It's over here. So that's on the outskirts of my buildable area. Cool. Okay. Build road. 4-lane road. 2-lane road. Alright, I think I want to definitely start building vistas over in this region. Simple curve, complex curve, continuous, an endless series of bends. Nothing but bends. Grid, replace. Parallel mode. Toggle all snapping on off. Snap to existing geometry. Snap to cells. Snap at a 90-degree angle. Snap to the side of a building. Snap to the guidelines. Snap to a grid zone. Show contour lines. Okay. That's useful. Okay. So now I know elevation levels. So that's cool. Yeah, this is relatively flat here. I don't have the ability to do any sort of, like, whatever you want to call it. I don't have the ability to flatten anything. So I won't worry about that right now. But... okay. My first road. Wow. Interesting, okay. I want to build that along the river bank. Okay. There. Okay. Then, let's see. Shall build a straight line. Let's see. How do I want to have that? So I want to have views along the river for fun, and then eventually that's gonna have to connect to this. Where's my money? I have 50,000, whatever that C is, credits. We'll just call them credits. I have 50,000 credits. Or 500,000 credits. Lord have mercy. I say things, I know what I mean in my head, but I do not say the right words. I look forward to whatever kind of radios they do. This is an interesting radio. I look forward to other radios besides this one. Some of my favorite radios that they had previously, there was a 60s music channel that they had radio, and they had campus radio, and that was some of my most absolute favorite radios that they had. Campus radio, very much a vibe. Some of them were really dumb, but that one was just... I listened to those specific ones a lot, and then maybe like All That Jazz. I think that was one radio station they had added. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Are you still there, Zap? Let's see. Make... How is your week? How has your day been? Out of curiosity. Nope, give me curved roads. Well, no, give me straight roads. Make it straight up to this point. What you been up to? Just chilling. Obviously, I imagine you had school today. Maybe? Or are you on fall break? I imagine it was. No, we don't get that. Oh, we don't get fall breaks. Okay, got it. Up there, and then I want to have it curve. Can I have it parallel with... Oh, that's what that means. Nope, don't want that. Never mind. Nope. Right about there. A large road connected to the smaller road. I got Friday off, I guess. And next Wednesday. Okay, well, that's nice. And just a lot of schoolwork. What is your favorite classes this year, and what are your least favorite class? And some Halloween costume shopping. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Can I... Once I place something down, do I have the ability to move it? I I don't think so. I think that would eventually be a mod. Made a mistake? Don't worry. You can bulldoze the selected bulldozer. Okay, well. Yeah, that's great to know. Favorite year is English. Okay. Favorite one is English. That's nice. There we go. That looks better. Okay, cool. We've been doing a novel study, and I just read the book in the first 2 classes, so it's just been free periods. Okay. Oh, so there was a mod that existed in Cities Skylines 1, where once you place down a road, if you're not satisfied where you place it, you can just move it over to the side or something. And they don't have that yet, probably, because it just released yesterday, and I'm big sad. It's very useful to be able to, like, adjust the road on the fly and having to delete it and then bring it back. Delete it and eat it. Yeah, I think it was called Road Anarchy or something. Hello, Richard. Welcome. Welcome to my first City Skylines stream since it just released today. Big hype. Yeah, you can move plants too. Yep. Your least favorite. That's interesting. Most favorite is French. Least favorite is most favorite is English. Least favorite is French. That's funny. You like to use French to confuse and confound your non-French speaking people. French is oh, spoken like a true British person. French is stupid. Oh, that forest looks like a great place to put up a mall. Don't talk like that, Richard. I don't want to hear that. I've lived long enough to feel the suffering of watching your favorite forest be converted into a mall. French makes me want to just finish myself. Wow. So I came up with, Zap came up with a name for this place. This place, Suburban Sprawl, is our density, I know. Ooh, there's an airplane. Hello. Just randomly came across an airplane. This is the first time I've played a Cities Skylines game. Well, it's the second one, so fair enough. But that actually there's already things existing around. Like this, you would not have airplanes, boats, or cars, anything on anywhere until you started building your city. It didn't exist. But now, starting first off, we've already got a freaking plane going across the sky right here. I can't zoom on it because I'll zoom through it. But hello, airplane. This is passenger airplane. Public freaking okay. Its origin is Salcha. Its destination is Farringdon. What, it's got 7 pets on it. It's got 115 people out of a possible 175 people. There's a whole thing with teachers where you just say "Jesus fini" to say that you're finished with work instead of "Je fini." Jesus fini means I'm dead. Je fini means I'm finished. Also, fun thing with clouds, since you just got here, Richard. Whee! When you're looking at them from above, they do this crazy thing. But when you're looking at them from below, they don't. You can do that same thing and they're fine. French makes me want to die. Jeez. I'm finished, I'm dead. Oh, apparently it's just straight water on the other side too. This is an island. This whole thing is an island. This is not even full land. Or maybe it's not technically an island, it's just that the map does not go out that far. So, in answering your question, Kenneth, I think I'm probably just going to go as the David Tennant's 10th Doctor. And now he's coming back again, question mark, in Doctor Who, I heard. I don't know how, but I think he's coming back. So I'll be going as the 10th Doctor for Halloween, I think, for the party. Basically, a French version of Can I versus May I see. Anyways, French ranting. Enough French ranting. We can leave the French out of this. Alright. Yes, I literally have that. Yes. It takes effort to make a new one, okay? And money. Both of which I don't feel like I have the resources for. I don't have the space for the effort, nor do I have the money to make something new or buy something new for that matter. Nor the care. But in the party that I'm going to, there is a contest to write a story, finish a story actually, and the one who has the best story finisher wins the prize of some sort. So that's something I'm going for. David Tennant, yes, from Doctor. Have you ever watched Doctor Who? I've been, like, gingerly thinking about how I want to do this, only because freaking I'm making a straight road go out of a curved road, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Okay, you have. Yes, he is the best one. Although I do like Matt Smith's version, too. His pretty good, too. Haven't even begun to get into the one with the woman. That is the Doctor's darkest timeline. But David Tennant, Matt Smith, and a little bit of Peter Capaldi, all of them I've watched a little bit too. Not all of Peter Capaldi's time as the Doctor. Watched his a little bit, mostly the first two, and obviously all of the 9th question mark Doctor. Watched his a little bit as well because I needed to get to Matt Smith's one. The new one isn't bad, honestly like it. Okay. That always says the 3rd Doctor. I'd like, is the best, but I think it's just probably is nostalgia for him. That makes sense. The story doesn't make sense well, yes. Stop giving me reminders in that capacity, like a pop-up ad. Go away. I don't need this negativity in my life. I will make my own damn roads as I damn please. And overthink about where I want to place them too. I can overthink on my own. Thank you. The building the roads part in the beginning is the most stupidest part for me. It's like, how do I want to do that? Especially without having a little thing. Looking for that little measuring thing to help me to determine what distance it is from the other thing. You've turned on the ads. Don't just make everything a road. Okay. Alright. Well, I do appreciate the little bit you've jumped in on, though, Kenneth. How has your day been, out of curiosity? No, I don't like that. I can't. Frick. That angle is not it, fam. Hello! Toem. The name I don't recognize. Welcome. You need to underthink. That way, you'll never be disappointed in yourself. Yourself lack of planning. Wow. Work wasn't bad. Bought a car today. Didn't get home until 7:30. Wow. I didn't get home until late either, or as well. Stop reminding me of my own tasks. Let me figure it out on my own. Shut up. I don't need your reminders, although I have it because I never played this one, so just in case. But otherwise, quiet. Shut up, bird. That is a fun emote, yes. Toyota RAV4. That sounds nice. It's for your wife. Oh, sweet. Well, that's exciting. Okay, maybe right about there? Question mark? Yeah. Okay. Why? Stop reminding me. Leave me alone. Why do I care about progression towards a nuclear power plant right now? I'm a truck person. Well, I mean, fair enough. I don't know. I am not. I do not do enough heavy lifting in my life to need a car or a truck. I need a car, not a truck. 2 XP towards the road. Wow, I just noticed that. Experience. Wow. Also, I haven't heard a single ad yet. I want ads at some point. Don't disappoint me. I wonder what it will give an ad and what kind of ad will be. I don't want to zone anything yet. I'll get there. First is planning the roads, then is planning where things will be zoned, because nuclear is the future and makes things glow. I think it's your ad block. I better not. Would you get out of here? Would you like another reminder of your task? No, I don't want to be reminded about my tasks. I know I can zone things. I know how to zone things. I've zoned things before. Zoning is for losers. If only. That's not... I can't claim that one. I know there's a way eventually that I can make a roundabout. I think I actually plopped the roundabout. Okay, yeah, roundabout just goes right there. Okay. So we won't worry about the roundabout until we can actually build a roundabout. But we will have to worry about it telling me about another task. Brandonio. It's been good. Actually, it's been a pretty fine day. I actually began working on some ideas for a one-shot that I have that eventually... Shut up! That I'll eventually host for my D&D group. One day when we can't do our normal stuff, probably. So I was working on that in the background when there was no customers in the store. And I learned how to draw a donut. I now know how to draw a donut. Be proud of me. The idea behind the story is it's you got your D&D setting, but it's gonna be sci-fi. So I'm gonna get into the Spelljammer stuff. And you got a crew of people that are going off to a new planet area that's never been explored before, with a gas giant with a couple of moons around it that are got specific resources on them, and they'll have to survive in that. And I'll have different challenges depending on what they do and how they handle the things I throw at them. But I'm kind of planning different branching paths depending on what happens. Not quite Subnautica, no. But I do have a particular scenario that could bring them into some big things that are spooky on the planet. Ooh, this music is nice. Subnautica BWL. Misclick. Misclick what? Magical people and ship things. Hasn't that been done before? Yes, it's called Star Wars. Don't sass me, Richard. I know it exists. My goal is not to be original. My goal is to actually make something. Okay, so I've got my starting area where things will begin. And then I'll need to have my industrial area and the place for people to throw their crap. An area for garbage, and then sewage, and then power, in that respective order. Sun battles. Yes, it's not Star Wars, it's sun battles. How does the upgrade tool replace? That's what I want. Stop! I don't need your reminders. But I do need this to be a four-way road because this is going to be a main one. Why is it like that? This is really bothering me that it suddenly... Ugh! What is this? Gross. Why? Oh. I'm the reason why. Darn it. Well, now I gotta fix it. Gross. Okay. Also, that's gotta go. There we go. Back. I want it to be completely... No! No! Freaking task reminder! You piece of crap! You showed up right as I was putting down this road! No! Trying to make this, you know, nice. Instead I can't, because you're just like, hey, you got tasked. You remember that? Yes, task reminder. Taskmaster 3000. Lord have mercy. Name a dump, a waste processing center. Sounds better. Okay. I hereby request there is a super powerful corporation that owns like everything in the galaxy, that whose brand pops up at absolutely everywhere. Like you climb a mountain and you look out and you see a billboard saying this view is brought to you by Space Co. Oh boy. Maybe. We'll see. That's not usually what I do with my sci-fi stuff, but it would be funny. It'd be gimmicky. Stop it. I need to get to... I need to move through this so I can stop being reminded to do crap. Okay. Tell me about zones. We can do zones. Zones are divided into groups according to the types of buildings they allow for. This way... this is your way to allot different areas of the city for different uses. Wow! You can choose which theme the zone buildings follow. This affects the visual style of the buildings that get built in an area. You can change the theme anytime. The change will come into effect for any new zoning you apply. Different modes help you shape your zones exactly the way you want. Keep in mind, for buildings to get built, the zoned area needs to be adjacent to a road and have enough space on it. This zone type is for single-family homes. They have a positive effect on residents' happiness, but can become expensive to live in when land value rises. Different job types and the availability of jobs affect the demand of different types of housing. That's interesting. They put that in there. Great housing, expensive when land value rises. That's interesting. Okay. Zoning for residential. Zoning the area for residential use will allow people to start moving into your city. For a happier neighborhood, place your residential areas in suitable locations. People appreciate living away from sources of pollution such as industry and large, noisy highways. You are free to design your residential areas in any way you like. When building roads, you can make use of the grid tool to create bigger neighborhoods in an instant. Or you can take your time and plan scenic winding roads along shoreline. Whatever the design, make sure that the area is connected with the rest of your city and the outside world. Place a low-density housing zone. Cool. So where shall I start building that? I think housing should probably be in the region where there's more trees. Let's go in this region. Removing and rezoning. If you ever feel that a zone that is in the wrong place, you can choose to remove the entire zone or shape it by removing parts of it. Use the tool mode of your choice and while holding down the right mouse button. Paint the area you want to remove. Okay. Rezoning. If you would like to change an already zoned area to a different type, you can apply new zoning on top of the old one. Buildings that already exist in the area you are zoning or removing zoning from will become condemned. Condemned buildings will get automatically demolished over time. For faster building time, you can bulldoze them yourself to make room for new buildings. Got it. Cool. Build a slum. Be a slum ward. Okay. I don't know about that one, Richard. But I do know that I want my residential zoned all up. So all that will become residential. And then commercial. What is this? Is that land values? What's the blue? Ground pollution. Residential sustainability. Network color. Signature buildings. Residential buildings. Building color. Interesting. Okay. So all this has low ground pollution, and that's just white. This... all of this is blue, no ground pollution, and this is just milk. Blessed by God, I don't know, just white. Stop reminding me of tasks! Ah! Okay, cool. So apparently, North American low-density housing is different from European low-density housing. Because that stuff, apparently, it just looks like a regular house you put on a Monopoly board. But when you go to America, oh, then you have a garage. Everything, it would seem. I can't help but to notice some differences here. Alright. Stop! Let me live my life. Zone commercial. Commercial zones provide space for different types of business uses. Businesses provide services and jobs for residents by increasing the city income by paying taxes and fees. Taxes! Let's go! This zone type is for single-story or low-rise buildings for small businesses. These businesses provide important local services such as stores, restaurants, gas stations for citizens living nearby. Okay. Small businesses. Local services such as stores, restaurants, gas stations. Okay. That's also a very specific, suggestion. Zoning land for commercial space will allow for commercial companies to start up a business. For a prospering business area, place it close to where the people are. Close proximity to residential zones benefits both the residents and the businesses. A good balance between these two will increase income, citizen happiness, and provide both services as well as jobs. Businesses will continually need new goods and materials. Having good connections to larger roads nearby making for faster, easier deliveries. Building housing nearing population will increase your residents' needs for meds, which would make your pharmacy you build more profitable. Specifically meds. So that's showing green with splashes of blue here, there, and everywhere. Okay, which is what I want to do there. And here. Put some there. Pausing the simulation will temporarily stop time, allowing you to plan for finding solutions at your own pace. Once you're done, unpause the game and it will resume the flow of time so that life will continue in the city. Sweet! Now it wants me to move. But what if I don't want to move? What if I just want this to be the way it is, and that's it? I guess I have to let time pass. Okay. If you feel time is going by too slowly or passing by too quickly, you can switch between the different simulation speeds. Cool. Zone industry. I can still keep it paused. Ha! Okay. Industry. Industrial zones provide land for industrial businesses. Industries provide jobs and increase the city's tax revenue. Bring in the cash. Which makes me think. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. Industrial zones provide land for industrial businesses. Industries provide jobs that increase the city's tax revenue. Cool. Zoning and code laws are nuts here. I believe it. Oh, what's this blue stuff? Groundwater deposits. Oh. So I don't have to just pick up water from the river here. I can pick it up from these splotches of blue water. Wind speed and direction. That's different too. Got a lot of wind speed and direction over here. Wind going up the mountain. When did it stop going from one direction to it just started going right up that way. Also, why is it strong over here and weak over here? The zone, this zone type allows for industrial manufacturing buildings and warehouses. Industrial companies process materials to create material goods, which can be further processed by other industries, sold by commercial businesses, or used by city services. Zoning for industrial manufacturing. Zoning land and industry use will allow for industrial companies to start up businesses. Industrial companies are dependent on materials, so they work best near resources and benefit greatly from good traffic connections to their immediate vicinity. Manufacturing creates pollution, so it's best to place these zones away from people's homes and groundwater deposits. Okay, so I need to keep it away from here and there. So it would need to be over here. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Give me roads again. Forget going to college. You can learn all you need to know to be a real city planner from the... You can! There is a lot of overlap. There are some people that are in city planning that have YouTube channels, and they utilize Cities Skylines to help solve certain problems. So yes, that's another thing that I like about Cities Skylines is how much depth they put into it, and now with the new engine that they've got running, it should even be more akin to real life. I have actually, a lot of what I've learned about how things are the way they are is because of games like this. I have a deeper appreciation for cities and how they're run because of City Skylines and SimCity. There was actually, there was a time in 10th grade, I was in environmental science, and my teacher allowed me to use SimCity 4 to teach me for a project that I was doing on air pollution, and I was able to use the simulations from the game to show how it might affect in real life. And I thought that was really cool that she was the first and only teacher that allowed me to use a video game to explain real life things as part of a project. And so do I appreciate you a lot. Hello, wait, who's... You jumped in on a statement. I don't even know where it was said before. Wait, what? Did someone say something that you were responding to, Gaming Warrior? Good morning. Let's see. I want to build with a curved road or a straight road. These difficult decisions we have here. Or a road that just ascends into the mountains. Whee! That road would cost $2 million. Wow. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Gaming Warrior. Exceeds city limits. Let's see. I'm stuck trying to figure out if I want to make this a curved road or a straight road. I think I'll just do it a straight road. Oh, you're good. You're late, but you know, I've just started. Essentially. Let's start with a straight road and make it curved. That's what we'll do. No, I can't fix Winston. I'd have to first make Winston-Salem before I can even hope to fix Winston-Salem. That's gonna take work. I do not feel equipped to try to fix Winston-Salem. Oh. Oh, okay. Making our first steps towards what I want this to be. Wait, let's make grids. I don't want to make grids. See. Where's that map? Okay, cool. And the wind is blowing away from the city too, where I'm building this, so that's perfect. I don't want it to be... The last thing I want is for smog to be blowing into my city. that, actually. Now that I have my straight line, I need to destroy my not straight line. Oh, wow. 12 p.m. Talking about, when you say we, you mean I stayed up until that point? Not sure of the reference. My day's been good. Pretty basic, easy day. No, I don't want to replace that. I want to build a grid. Maybe not. Let's see here. There we go. In line with that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. Now let's see. Industrial. There's my water. Don't want the water pollution. So my first industrial right there. But yeah, good day thus far. Gaming Warrior. Easy day at work. Did some outbound with some shipment needed to go to other stores. And start working on a story that I'm going to have for a D&D one-shot. So did that. Office zones and specialty industry. Office. These bars give you at a glance info of what types of zones are currently needed in your city. The fuller the bar, the higher the demand is for that type of zone. Each bar grows and shrinks constantly according to the city's changing needs and your zoning efforts. Sweet. I hope I didn't put down... Make sure it's North American, not European. Can't have that ruined. But industry is industry. There is no American industry. There is only industry. Electricity. It's time. Almost everything in a city needs to be powered with electricity to work. A well-working electrical grid keeps citizens happy and work and services running. Sources of electricity. There is a variety of ways to generate electricity, and each choice comes with its own pros and cons. Small coal power plant. A coal power plant is a great source of high-voltage electricity, but also generates a lot of pollution. That is your only option. Oh no, but there's also wind turbine. Wind power is a source of green energy, but the output is completely reliant on weather. So it can be great, or it can be absolute crap. Outside source. Electricity can be imported from neighboring cities by using power lines. This requires no maintenance on your part, but buying electricity when the population grows can get expensive. Select one of the source of electricity you want to start with and choose this panel to move on. You can backtrack to this panel if you change your mind. You can also build more and different types of electricity. Wow. So I can build fan. Electricity availability 0 kilowatts. Available 0 kilowatts. Battery charge 0 kilowatts. Electricity consumption non-existent. And I have coal power plant, which is 100,000. Requires road or import electricity. That's tempting. Just importing it. And of course, that's going to cost me money in the long term. I kind of want to be energy sufficient on my own. So we're going to start with my own power plant. That's going to cost a chunk of money. Building a coal power plant. Place the coal power plant downwind from housing and away from water sources to avoid polluting them. A visual overlays so wind direction on the locations of the groundwater sources. All power plants have an integrated transformer that converts high voltage electricity produced by the plant into low voltage electricity that is usable by buildings. When the power plant is placed next to a road, the transformer begins feeding the low voltage electricity grid automatically through the road's integrated electric cabling. The plant also has high voltage connection point at the back, which can be used later to create an efficient power grid by transferring electricity further with power lines. Coal power plants will require a steady supply of coal to remain operational. Good road access keeps the needed supplies coming in. Okay. Well, we're going to start with a coal power plant. Keep it traditional. Coal power plant. Electricity info view shows an overlay of electrical flow throughout the city. To help you spot weaknesses and solve problems. Electricity panels also shows detailed information about the performance of the electrical grid, conditions that affect it, and where your electricity plants are located. Electricity flows is animated to show how much electricity is flowing and where it is going. Low amounts of electricity are shown as short bars. When the electricity flow increases, the bars grow longer. Individual buildings receive only the amount they need, and most homes only use a small amount of electricity. There is a limit to how much electricity electric cables and power lines are able to transfer. When there is more electricity trying to flow through the cables and lines, then they can handle the electricity grid will suffer and results in buildings not getting enough power. So short circuits, like they'll just kind of like solar one would be good, or even wind one. I have that too, but I'm not in a place that it's super windy at the moment. So I'm going to start first with coal power plant so I can have a consistent amount of energy coming in. When electric cable or line has exceeded maximum capacity, a bottleneck will form. Bottlenecks will start to block electricity flow and cause buildings down the line to not receive electricity. To clear the bottleneck and resume electricity service, you will need to bypass the bottleneck by redirecting electrical flow. That's a new mechanic. Yep, so far mine does, Lord Firestaff. That's a fun name. Hello, welcome. You are new. I did not recognize you. Electricity flow can be directed and diverted with power lines. Electrical flow can be directed and diverted with power lines and transformer stations. Transformer stations can be placed in areas that need electricity and connect the power to the power plant power lines. Okay, so now we have to deal with electrical flow issues. Interesting. Cool. I wonder when I'm going to encounter that problem. But until then, water! Every city needs a good water network. Household companies and industries all need water to operate and survive. When the water system is working well, citizens stay healthier, companies and services are able to operate without problems. Groundwater pumping station can be used if your current city limits contain underground water deposits. Groundwater pumping stations are placed on the surface above the deposit to provide clean water for the city. Wow. Hydroelectric plant, that eventually is a thing, yes. Dams. Damn. Water pumping station can be used if your current city limits have access to open water. Pumping water stations are placed on the shoreline of the open water to provide clean water for the city. Select the type of pumping station you want to start with and close this panel to move on. You can come back to this panel if you need more help, essentially. Okay, Bye. I can't. Get rid of that. Okay. Water pumping station. That'd probably be the best first thing to have, because I literally have a creek flowing down this way. So I'm gonna move that for sure, or use that. Pumping stations need road connection. That's, I think, new. I don't think it was originally like that before. If your station is already built next to a road, you can set road, then you're all set and the station is connected to the road and utility network. If your station isn't connected to the road, you'll need to build one. Yeah, I was going to say, I think originally the water pumps could be separated from the rest of the road, and now they have to be connected to it, which, hey. Okay. If your station isn't connected to the road, you need to build one. Look for the road required notification, and zoom in to see to which side of the building it's on, and build your road along that side. You can use any road. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Sweet. I don't... Stop. No. Notification icons shown to highlight different situations. Some guide you in placing buildings and building roads. Others are signs of problems in the area building. Select the icon to see more information. It's interesting so far. I mean, it makes sense. You know, if you're going to operate a building, of course, you need some way to access said building. I do appreciate a bit of realism. So now we've got electrical cable. Cables for transferring low voltage current between locations. And transformer station. Transformers, high voltage currents coming from the power plant to low voltage currently used by buildings. Oh, okay. So that's what a I see. I'm just learning all kinds of things. Also, are you still there, Richard? Solar, nuclear, hydrothermic, hydroelectric, not hydrothermic. Sewage! A good sewage network is essential for a city. That poop's gotta go somewhere. If the sewage is not properly managed, it can have negative effects on the cities and its citizens. Sewage pipes are included in the road utility network. Separate pipes can be built to connect sewage outlets that are not connected to a road. So I guess sewage does not have to be connected to a road, unlike other things. Fascinating. Wow. That means I need to stop. Okay. As clean water is used, it becomes sewage. Sewage outlet expels the water from the water network. Makes sense. Finding an area with open flowing water, place the sewage outlet on the shoreline. To avoid polluting clean water sources, place the outlet far away from groundwater deposits and downstream from any water pumping stations. Sewage outlets don't require electricity or road connections to operate, but it will need to be connected to the sewage network to the sewage with a network with a pipe. Blech. Okay. Before we do that, I need to make road. Road, come this way. You will go there. Just have road going all the way up and down that area, and then we'll have the sewage come here. Why does it look like... Oh, wait. I was gonna say, why does it look like it's coming out there? There we go. We'll just put that right there. That's nice. That's good. Now I'd have the sewage pipe. Connect that to the rest of everything so we can have poop go out that side. It's not beautiful business, but it is business. Yep, garbage and a recycling place eventually too. That has not shown up yet. That's not a part of the how to build a city section just yet. A single sewage pipe connect the sewage outlets to the roads utility work. Okay. Find the nearest road that has been built, that has built-in utility network. Sewage piping will be highlighted with the sewage pipe, while the sewage pipe is selected and the water in the sewage info view is active. Connect the sewage to the outlet to the road utility network with a sewage pipe. Hint note: highways don't have built-in utility networks, and you can't connect it to an individual piping. Okay, interesting. That's a good question. Hold on. Does it tell me in graphics? It's a new one, and I upgraded it this year, and I've already forgotten. But I'm pretty sure it's like an RTX 3080 or something, maybe? I don't remember. It's something around that line. I don't exactly remember what it was. Okay. Cool. All of that has now been explored. Settings, options and more. You can visit the pause menu anytime. Save and load the game under options. Find the graphics and blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Well done! Yay! You have completed your tasks and now have the basic knowledge of how to build a city. Going forward, more tutorials and hints will pop up to guide you on your way. If you feel like you no longer need the guidance, you can turn tutorials off in the pause menu. You can always review old tutorials by accessing the advisor with the question mark icon. Would you like to continue building this city or start a new one? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that if I started that it would... Okay, no, we'll just continue this one. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. Also, heck no. What is this? Oh, I hate when I look down and I see this. I can't just easily shift it either. Hold on. Get out of here. I don't like that. That's gross. There we go. That's less gross. But now this is gross. The only thing I can put here is a tiny little strip that just goes backwards. Rip. I don't know if I really want to build onto that road either. Although I might. Before I start resuming, though, this is going to eventually turn into grid, so I might as well begin that process. At a 90-degree angle, please. Not a 92. A 90-degree. What? Overlapping items. Is it the residential thing that I zoned? Maybe that's what it is. Nope. Oh! There's rocks. Ruin from... Can I get rid of that? I can move it. Go away, ruins. You will go over here. Yeah, cool. There's the ruins. Up here in my business, causing me issues. Ungrateful little swine. Okay. Cool. Can I connect this to it with a 90-degree angle? I can. That's what I want. Alright. Oh, definitely. There will be buildings in just a second. I'm in the process of just first making sure everything is laid out the way I want to. and then things will start showing up. Don't sass me, Gaming Warrior. This is how I play the game, because the roads is arguably the most important part of it. Okay. That 90-degree angle, yep. I downloaded it, but I'm only getting 10 frames per second. Well, nothing has been built yet other than roads, so I don't know how the performance will be once things start growing. But so far it's fine. I do know, yeah, they got some ways to go when it comes to optimizing the game. I saw that was one of the issues it had. I'm just happy that as of right now, though, I have one of the more later graphics cards, so I should be fine. What is that? 2-lane wooden covered bridge? That's interesting. Pedestrian street, alley, gravel road, 3-lane one-way road. Ah, one-way roads. Yes. Roundabout. Also yes. Yes, I do want that to be there. Okay. Cool. What's this? We're gonna plant the trees and everything. Plant multiple, plant one. Underground tunnel mode. Okay, cool. Combined pipe. Water pipe. Maybe I can build things away from the road with the piping system. Like this water tower, for instance. The ground can be shaped to build gardens, pastures, sanctuaries, reservoirs, flood channels, and more. There are a variety of different ground shaping tools. Check each description for more information. Increase or decrease the brush size for large-scale work or detailed shaping. Custom brush settings control how much the terrain changes with each application. Cool. Water tower. That for storing, delivers fresh water to the city via water pipes. Constantly maintained when compared to its output capacity, but can be placed anywhere. And this... Okay, so there's an actual thing for pumping up water. Got it. Which is very close to my... I don't know how far it's gonna travel. You can turn the underground view on and off here at any time. Turning on the underground makes it easier to build at different depths and find the connection points. You can also use it while replacing or bulldozing roads, pipes, and underground are built. Okay. Good to know. Okay, cool. Well, I've got everything generally set up. Why is that there? Okay. So now we can go start. And see things built. Oh, okay. Bored of your old job studying? Come work with us. Find us at 10 Crest Street. Almost meet. Is your business running out of storage space? Our new warehouse at 32 Crest, it's gone. We're at January 2023, but it's summertime. Current weather conditions and temperature. Summer. Weather 69 degrees Fahrenheit. How on earth is it summertime in January? What is this? The southern pole? Are we below the equator? Farah family. Maddie Farah, okay. Bumber fuel. Running out of fuel. Hashtag fuel. Visit our gas station. Hashtag fuel. I wonder how long it takes the things to be built. I press the play button, and thus far, it has just been a bunch of cranes. Ground pollution low. Air pollution low. Noise pollution also low. Get Brandon to 1 mil. It's so bizarre just watching a whole bunch of cranes and flat plane, and that's about it for the moment. It's also strange looking how warbled the land is. Was that a car? Or was that a shadow? Never mind. Grow! Harding family is going to eventually live there. Wait. Oh, something actually did finish. It is a trailer. Pleasant Street. They're content. Where are they, though? Oh. Oh. Okay. Cotton Order. One of the first places to be built. And a gas station. What is this? Treasure Trove. And there's the gas. Bumble Fuel. Earl Rosales. Stephen Tanner. I love the sunlight we are getting. Okay. Alright. We've gone from a bunch of cranes building a very small house, and now we have houses with yards, and people, and a dog, and a person. Ida Rosales, aged child, idling, uneducated. Rosales family, household wealth, comfortable. Residence, 83 Chestnut Street. Destination, Chestnut Street. Oh! Wow. I get to Tiny Village, and that's 600,000 that's given to me. Your efforts are bearing fruit, and your city has taken the first steps towards success. Progression panel. Tiny Village. What is the requirements for that? 750. Doesn't seem to have a person limit per se. Loan limit, 100,000. Tile. Map tiles. Buy new parts of the map and allows the expansion of your city on use of natural resources. City budget. Panel that displays the breakdown of all sources of income and expenditure the city has. Also allows you to take out loans. City statistics. Handy graphics that graphs that display everything happening in the city. Medium density row housing. North American row housing. Long, tall roads, 4-lane divided roads, 5-lane asymmetric roads, health care and death care, 4-lane tiered arch bridge, medical clinic, cemetery, garbage management, there's the garbage, landfill and landfill tool, lot tool, okay. Yes, we do have a name for the city. The city is currently named Gilbert City. Develop the city to reach the next milestone. Track how a city is growing and how far you have to reach the next milestone. Milestones unlock new features dev points, and more. This tracks the amount of expansion points. Right there. You have show how much you need until you gain and reach the next milestone. You are awarded XP for building city services, buildings, and their upgrades, signature buildings, and roads. Increase your population numbers and citizen happiness also grants you XP rewards. Wait. Increasing your population number and citizen happiness. Okay. Whenever you reach a new milestone, you'll receive money reward. Use it to build and maintain the city. Cool. For each milestone reached, you will also be granted development points, which can be used to unlock advanced services. Each milestone adds to your existing expansion permits. They are needed to expand the city borders. Each milestone unlocked more features to allow you to build and expand your city in different ways. You can unlock them through the list here. Cool. Tiny village. Owner, the De La Rosa family, is going to strong arm mixing. Driver, Edward De La Rosa. Can I zoom in on that? Yes. What a beautiful view. Just driving around in their minivan. Of course, they're coming to this, which is not as beautiful, but still. What does that say? Doberlock? Just a random person standing there. Jaden Anderson. Okay. But just imagine you're going about your day, and here this is your view. Big, giant, beautiful mountains. Meanwhile, you're right behind a truck. Oh, they have a parking space. That's a nice little detail. Okay. What is the trees detail level? Interesting warbling detail level. Okay. Is that just an empty house? No residents, just a house. I love this hashtag sunlight we are getting. Cool. Hashtag sunlight. Plenty of free time, happy life. Population increased. Population citizen happiness increased. Content. Residents, 1 dog. Household wealth, wealthy. There's the dog. Diamond. Hello, Diamond. Citizen, working, age, adult, educated, poorly educated. Follow. Diamond. Where's my 35 people live in this city so far. Look, we are making progress. We've got 35 people living in this city. All these buildings you see here, 35 residents live here. That's an interesting house. I'm not against that style. That's an interesting style of house. Okay. So we've got some good stuff coming along. We are in high need of medium density residential and commercial. Not so much industry. Okay, so... I don't want to put it there. Maybe there? Airplanes flying across, I see. Yeah, we'll put it there. Pink and sparkly. New and old customers find us at 3 Damien Bite. We're looking for our chefs at a new restaurant. Interesting. Let's see. City of Thought. Well, the first name given to it was Gilbert City. That was given by Zap. Just for fun. Have it curve around there like that. And doing that has created somehow a need for low density residential, which is interesting. Because now we've got 42 people living here. Ooh. I don't know what reference he wanted to show, but it's good, I think. Reference? What are we talking about here? What are we referencing? Gilbert City? Oh. I don't know if that's a place he's referencing. It's just a name he came up. He said it came up on the fly. Does anyone else just praise the sun? Praise the hashtag sun. Such a nice balmy weather, perfect for enjoying the hashtag outdoors. Plenty of free time. Hashtag happy life. Hashtag... Excuse me. Wasn't expecting to die there. Hashtag. Is that, yeah, 90-degree angle, please. Por favor. There we go. Oh, sun. Yeah. And our growing demand for low volume housing shall be assuaged. Healthcare. Good healthcare system helps prevent disease and ultimately death. And untimely deaths, not ultimately deaths. By treating the sick and injured, healthcare services also keep citizens healthier and happier by giving advice and information. They give advice and information? Interesting. Death care. Each citizen will eventually pass away. Death care services exist to care for the deceased. Sick citizens can visit clinics and hospitals for treatment on their own, or if they're in serious condition, an ambulance will be sent out to pick them up. Medical clinics and hospitals have a set of ambulances at their disposal and limited amounts of room for patients. Medical buildings can be upgraded to increase the capacity of both. Building medical facilities in central locations close to citizens with easy road access. If patients want travel to get treatment, it takes longer to get the better, and the likelihood of deaths increase. Each clinic and hospital can only treat and care for a limited number of people. Opening the building info panel will guide on how well a facility is working. As your population increases, you will need to build more facilities. Isn't it that fun? Avoid death. Yes, that does sound fun. Sounds like a good good time. Cemeteries are large park-like locations where deceased citizens are buried. Hearses pick up the deceased and transport them to the cemetery for burial. Citizens like to visit cemeteries. Cemeteries also increase the well-being of nearby citizens. Find nice place to close to housing with good traffic connections to build your cemetery in. Each cemetery has a limited number of graves, so as your city grows, you will most likely need to build more than one. Cool. So far, I should need none. Because so far, nobody is dead. As it should be in the beginning of the game. I'm gonna build mine here. Upgrades provide things such as higher capacity or faster, cleaner services. Upgrades are specific to each service building. Select the service you have built to see what upgrades are available. Select the building upgrade for you want from the menu. Depending on the upgrade, it is added on top of an existing building as an extension or placed on the side of the separate sub-building as a separate sub-building. For the sub-building, you can choose the location of it yourself. Most upgrades can only be applied once they end to any given building, but there are some that you can add multiple times. Upgrades: additional space for more patients, additional service for ambulance. Okay. Instead. There we go. I'm appalled how Hashcare Healthcare. Well, I'm appalled at how hashtag healthcare is run in this city. You never know if you're gonna get treatment or not. Okay. Thanks, Olive De La Rosa. Citizens in the city services and companies chirp about their situations and opinions. Chirps are often about problems and successes in the city and reflect how your citizens are feeling. You can use the guide to guide your city development decisions. Selecting the chirp writer's name will open a panel for more information about them, so I can dox them. What is this? Do they need trash? They're waiting a hearse. There's already someone dead. How is there someone already dead? How do I already need death care? Where am I even gonna put death care? Where shall I store my deceased victims? There. I cannot believe I already need to have a cemetery. There's already a corpse. Also, here we go. We got Damian Bite. Let it burn. Requires food. Sells meals. Low noise pollution. 6 employees out of 17. Of that, there are 11 positions opened. 2 of educated, 3 of poorly educated, and 5 of undereducated. And we got Lori's Lentils. Lori's Lentils. Is that Lori right there?
Hi.
No, that's Olive. Olive De La Rosa. The woman who complained about my health care. How did I manage to click on her first try? Of course, she's got green hair. You can't. You complaining about my health care, Olive De La Rosa? Just standing there staring at Bell and Cog, the bicycle, which is next to Pink and Sparkly. Pink and Sparkly. And then we got Hatback Medical. Hatback Medical. Okay. Interesting. This road. Just imagine trying to drive here. You're coming up. Yeah, good luck dropping off shipment. That's just downright sinister right there. Sparky, the trash can on wheels. We got a little house behind their house. That house just looks fun. What we got going on here? We've got labor shortages, I think. Lack of labor. We need more people. Okay, I will provide. Oh, this is. I want this though to be like low density regioning. I don't think I want it to be medium density. Such a nice balmy weather, perfect for enjoying the hashtag outdoors. Okay. Garbage management. Good garbage management systems keep citizens healthier and happier. Garbage management facilities send out trucks that collect waste and from around the city and bring it back for processing. House behind house equals profits. Landfill is the basic garbage management facility. Collected garbage is stored in dumping site area. Or dumping area, excuse me. Also known as lot. A lot. Garbage management buildings generate pollution in their vicinity, so take care when choosing a location. Place the main building in a location that has plenty of room for the lot to start. Starting from the back of the building. The circle around the building marks how far you can extend the lot from the building. Place the building in and define an area for the lot. Note, when the lot gets full, you will need to start emptying the emptying process from the building information panel. Information panels open by selecting the building. Having a good road network across the city is important to maintain garbage management process. You can increase or decrease the capacity of a lot or reshape it to manage the area pollution. To adjust the lot, select the lot tool, grab the node on the lot, and drag it where you want it. You can also select the line between nodes to create a new node. You can reshape the lot whenever you want. What is this? Landfill lot tool. Okay. So there's my groundwater there and there. And I still don't necessarily have a place for the garbage, but I'm gonna need it. This view shows a quick breakdown on the types of things the citizens like and dislike on your current city. Pay special attention to the negative factors. These show you what your city currently is lacking or where problems lie. Unreliable healthcare coverage. Workplace availability. Workplaces are supplied by companies and city service buildings, which require a varying number of employees to function. Jobs are divided into levels that match education levels. An employee can work any job that is at or below their education level. Citizens evaluate open positions based on the job level, distance from their home, and number of already existing employees in the building. They prefer jobs that match their education level or are closer to home and have fewer employees. If a citizen feels that they are not good at no good jobs available, they can also choose to stay unemployed, hoping to find something better later on. Employed citizens will also occasionally compare their current job to open positions and change jobs if they find a better one. If you find there are plenty of open jobs in a particular education level, consider building more education services to match that level. So there's like a hot map of where there's jobs available. Interesting. Population view shows a number of different statistics regarding your citizens. The numbers give a breakdown of how your city is doing in terms of birth, death, and people moving in and out, and the status of employment. The age demographic of your population can be used to guide the city development. For example, children and seniors cannot work jobs. Only adults can reach the highest education levels, and the elders require more health care. The heat maps can be used to plan which city services to build and where they would be most beneficial. Old. Citizen age, young, old. Population density, low, high. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Okay, so now it looks to me, so if you've never played any of the SimCity games, it looks like Cities Skylines is starting to catch up with some of the features that Cities Skyline or SimCity had with their last development. They're now catching up with that. One being the direction that wind is flowing and air pollution following the wind. That is something that SimCity had that Cities Skylines did not have in the first game. Their pollution just kind of went off in a bubble like traditionally like SimCity 4 and below did. So they've updated to that now. And the fact that you can expand services and have them in different places is also new too. Why is there pollution coming out from there? I wonder what's over there that's causing some air pollution. That's weird. budget tab allows you to view your financial situation at a glance. The numbers are constantly updating according to the changes taking place in the city. By selecting a revenue or expense item from the list, you can see further information about it. Breakdown of the selected items is displayed on the right side panel. At the same time, the items share the total of the total is highlighted on the bar graph on the left. Okay. Cool. The revenues list shows you the different sources and amounts of money that are coming in, taxes and everything, expenses going out. I am making less than I'm spending. Subsidies, service upkeep, trade service, or service trade, excuse me, loan interest. Okay, I'm making a deficit of that much. The expense list shows you the different payments in the city. Yes. Monthly balance displays how much profit or loss your city is generating each month based on the current revenue and expense value. Okay. Loans. Cool. I really don't care. I generally don't take out loans. So that's not my concern right now. Okay. Vegetation and bridges. Plants and trees are regional, so different sets is available based on the current selected theme. You can place plants individually, use the brush to distribute amongst a bunch of them at once, essentially. Pathways are for pedestrians. They can be built wherever there is room. With a pathway, you can build nature trails or scenic routes between buildings, connect paths to a road, sidewalk, so that people can access it. Gaming warrior. Tool options help you bring your vision to life. Get creative with curves and elevations. Sweet. Four-lane arch bridge. Cool. I'm still surprised that there's been no commercials. Okay. Choose the tunes to listen to. Yep. Radio networks are listed here. Each network has a selection of radio stations to choose from. The radio stations are available and the networks are listed here. Adjust the volume up or down to your liking. Don't like commercials interrupting your music? You can turn them off here. So I guess these particular stations are non-stop. And that's why. Okay.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
Oh, hey! Oh, hey, it's also raining suddenly. And it's nighttime for the first time, too. Of course, the rain is coming through cloudlessly. We are a lack of labor still. They want that medium density. What? Residential sustainability. Okay. Oh, so some places are more sustainable for some things. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. There's no housing. Well, now there is, Brittany. Gold. I'm building it here. Brittany. Curious how this is gonna pan out. I think eventually there's actually like parking too. That's a thing. Like I eventually need to make like parking lots. Large roads, highways, intersections, roundabouts, parking spaces. Road services. So yes, that is eventually a thing. Electric trade, electric capacity. Oh, that has to do with color of consumption. Got it, okay. So your favorite type of music is classical music? Is that what it is? We got a bunch of buildings and one crane. And more specifically, there's just like a bunch of just one-liners. Yesterday, I learned that you can make a circle with the same area as of a square without using pi, scale, and even some of the modern formulas by just using one string, plus and minus only. Basic shapes. Interesting. Can't believe I already need a gravesite. Someone died, up and died in my city. My first little set of houses. It was actually our old texts. Oh! Interesting. Huh. Population increased. Citizen happiness increased. When I get to 100 citizens, I wonder if that's a milestone specifically. Plenty of free time. Hashtag happy life. Hashtag our life. Hashtag happy. Love the rain. Makes the air, hashtag air feel hashtag clean. Oh, now it's a little bit cloudier. It's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. That's kind of cold. It's also January and 54 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm appalled at how the hashtag healthcare is run in this city. You never know if you're gonna get treatment or not. Why is that a thing? There should be mountains as well. There is mountains, which now have snow on. That's new. These hashtag mountains did not have hashtag snow on them until now. Oh, it's actually snowing. Hello. It's not just snowing, the snow is coming in sideways. And just half of it is not snow. That's interesting. These hashtag mountains. Hannah Harrington. I really like to have a hashtag home here in the city, but where there's not enough available housing. Boo! Look, there's the hashtag moon. We've gone from just barely 100 to jumping up to 136 now. We have made some progress, but our happiness has decreased a little bit in the process. But now we've got medium housing. Wow, look at this person. They got red hair, pinkish. Jackie Keats. Moving in, poorly educated. Darn you, Jackie. Get yourself educated somehow. Job level, basic. Occupation, employee. Employer, sugar spike. Where's Sugar Spike? SBDS. What is that? It's Spuds. Maybe that's to do with potatoes? Do they sell just potatoes? Spuds. What we got here? Abowinski. Okay. Sell shoes? This guy, Jaden Tanner. Poorly educated teenager. Poorly educated teenager. What we got here? Treasure Trove, and then we have Bumble Fuel. I'm sorry, Bumber Fuel. It's just the way this is. You just look at this, just drive and then come up here and you go wee down the side. Oh. I wonder if they're gonna fix that or if that's just a permanent feature. Drummond Kensington. He is sleeping. He is sleepwalking because he is sleeping outside in the rain beside his house and not in his house. He is poorly educated. His employer is Obawinsi, that place that does shoes, I guess. What's the sugar thing? Almost meat. Stew. Stephen's Stump. Womberries. Okay. Almost meat, yep. Summit Street. I guess it's nothing there. Something and all. Strong Gram Mixing. Sugar Spike. There's Sugar Spike. Employees 27 people total. Okay. And then we got Double Block, I guess. I can like their tweets too, or their chirps. Moon. I'm in love with how our hashtag improved hashtag homes look. Oh, did someone upgrade? Chirpers, yes. That is what they're called. Why is there just a straight line there? What is this? Oh, was there something built under the ground there? Maybe that's what it is? What is that? Underground, maybe? No? There's a straight line of nothing. Also, that apparently does not get snowed on. What is this? It's snowing here. And and that way, and then it's just a straight line of not it. Interesting. That is... That's gonna need some work. Yeah, chirpers. This game was first made, not this present one, but the one before it was first made when Twitter was a thing and it wasn't X. But they kept up with that, which makes sense now, especially now that Twitter is X. It's 49 degrees in summertime for some reason.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Okay.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank
psyche.
you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Interesting. All right. Huh. Well, that's different. I had never had them actually, like, tell me a little, like, how, like, a news blurb of how the city's doing. That's fascinating. That's new. Usually it's just a commercial about something. It stopped raining, but it's cloudy now. They predicted the future. Yeah, that's what they did. And more commentated on the present is what they did. They have blinking some little things are very nice. Just looking at the little blinking light, they're just like, we're going this way. Blink, blink. Okay. Plenty of free time. Hashtag happy life. Okay. This one just upgraded. Okay. So now we have a huge demand for low density and medium density. But also pharmaceuticals. Current amount of resources stored for later use. Interesting. I'm a... Stop being appalled. I can't do anything about it. I think the problem is there's not enough people there to work at it. It's like one of so many people that are working there, and I don't have any way to educate people so that more educated people can work in it. So leave me alone. Yeah, I want to build it, I definitely want to snap it to the backside of this. No, that doesn't look right. Nope. Don't like it. Gaming Warrior, what kind of music do you typically like to listen to? Can't see. Indian classical. I don't think I fully know the difference. Well, I don't think I know the difference at all. Where is the moon? I can see things reflecting off the moon, but I don't know where the moon is. Oh, new milestone. Yeah, definitely could not. Congratulations, you are moving ahead very nicely. Small village. Bigger loans. I can now tax people. Medium density housing. Education and research. Elementary school and high school. And now I can educate people. Next, I'll be able to have livestock farming, stone mining, and fire resource, police, firehouse, police station. Okay. I'll send you a piece if you want. You might like it. You can, if you like calm music. I do. It'd be worth it. What is this saying? Not enough customers. Don't worry. I'm bringing in more. The future is here. It is now February, and somehow it's also raining. That is going to rain. Ooh! We now have auroras. Well, that's fun. I didn't think I'd need a jack today, but I'm feeling a little bit too hashtag chilly for my taste. This place is very noisy. Tourism, okay. Company profitability. Company profitability is based on how much money it has left after paying running costs. Companies use their income and wealth to level up their buildings, which increase efficiency. Companies attempt to maximize their income. This means they adjust the number of employees according to how well the company is doing. If a company's income, wealth are both negative, the company will go bankrupt. Which, fair enough. These companies are close to the red. But probably because I need hashtag more people. Medium density housing, row houses, small apartment buildings. Okay. Well, I think it makes sense to still have more row housing. Hashtag rows. Road build, 2 experience. Let's go. Nancy Harrington. I really wish hashtag education was organized better here. Well, sweetheart, there is no education. Not yet. Education services provide citizens with schools, colleges, and university. Citizen education affects their job position and the income level of the household. Citizens have different preferences for their level of education affected by their well-being and job opportunities in the city. Citizens' education is separated into 5 levels, ranging from uneducated to highly educated. The types of jobs available in the city and the number of open positions affect which education services are needed. Education path is citizen schooling from lowest level to highest level. To fill jobs that require a low-level education, the city only needs to be provided low-level schooling facilities. To provide employees for jobs with higher education requirement, citizens need the entire education path from lower school levels to higher education. Well, education distribution. Okay. Pull that back up again. Old, but there actually is a decent amount of young people here in comparison there. So the housing area over here would necessitate more elementary school.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Overlapping
Industry
items.
in the
Okay.
region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So
Nut butter again.
A housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me
High
richer?
rent.
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you,
Abstraction.
Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
It's a narrow 2-lane road with side... That's for just pedestrians? Because I don't want just... I want this to be walkway for people to walk. A people's walkway. Like that. He died. He has a fun accent. Nighttime is stupid difficult to see what I'm looking at here, though. I'm still in the negative. I'm losing 666,000, whatever this money is, because of services. Rip my services. Condemned. No! Rip! I need more people. That's the problem I'm having. The sun is rising. Beautiful. Look at this. Just look at this beautiful bright orb. Orb. Oh gosh. Orb. Yes, orb. Orb. No. Tree. Tree? I don't want to build the tree, obviously, on someone's property. That's nice. I like the way the sun's... Let me see something real quick. Let me go to options. There's a few settings we had changed. Physical. Let me just see what that looks like. Options. Whoa. Well, that suddenly made the city look a lot smaller. Dude, that's heavy. Jeez. Okay, not quite there. That's not even change anything, but at least it's not whatever the heck I just saw. What was the other thing that we had to change? Graphics. It was volumetric stuff. Let me just see what that looks like. That's not causing any issues on my part. I can keep that one. Beautiful. Anyone upgraded? You know, one thing I haven't been able to make is parks. That's not until 4. Interesting. In the first game, parks comes a lot sooner. This one, not so much. Speed limit here is 35. Highland Street. Traffic volume. Makes a big dip and then it goes up again. Interesting. Watch this person go to work. Hello, leafy greens. All day, every day, fresh. Johnny Yardley. He's shopping. He's idling. He was shopping. Now he's just idling. He was sitting down for a brief moment. Modest wealth. He came there to shop and then he just sat down. Now he's going back to his car. I'm just curious. Just a regular dog car. Yeah. That's a big elementary school for 352 people. Our research shows birth rate something. What did it say? City Census Bureau. Data is showing that people have begun dying more than usual. The reason might be increased road accidents or maybe simply caused by poor organized healthcare or fire or rescue. That's pretty much everything. That's not helpful, Bureau. There's zero demand for more people living here and a huge demand for industry, apparently. Well, I can help with that. But I do need to know... water tables, okay. I don't believe this music played. I've been playing a lot of looping music, but this seems a little bit different. Time for industrial revolution. What do you mean? It's already arrived. It's just time for more industry. This person has a shed with wood in it. Interesting. We're backing out of our property. That's it. These little I do appreciate the little details. Just watching the person drive out onto... Whoa. About collided into that truck. It's the little things that do matter to me, so that's nice to watch. That's a nice house. That's fun. I mean, that's essentially a trailer, but still, it's fun. This random man. Devin, did I follow you before? Isn't it Tuesday? Some of these guys have fences, and other ones are like, nah, don't need fences at all. That's interesting. Reduced some of our needs of industry by building more of it. We're in February, and it's still summertime because that makes sense. Okay. Alright, so how are we doing when it comes to garbage?
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
Shoes!
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Okay. Industry is on the rise. Old and vinyl. Bev pop. Bev pop. Old and vinyl. Pink and sparkly again. Something in all. I know. I imagine that will change as the city itself continues to change. But for now, It just seems to be getting main information. So, given that to be the case, the second moon... Music non-stop. Well, that's... not exactly true. We'll go back over here. Oh no, is there a dead person? Spending free time. Poorly educated senior. Senior person going to a gravesite. Oh. Hashtag sad. He does not look entirely seniorly, but alright. How are we doing so far? We're not losing as much as we were, but we're still not really profiting yet either. Now there's a demand for everything. More like hashtag rip. I know. Hashtag much rip. I beam steel. Double block. Pelamy chemicals. Requires minerals plus crude oil. Interesting. Stores electronics. Capine. Chemtrail chemicals. Interesting. Huh. I vibe with this music. Bing. Oh, never mind. Is this new? Avatsu. That says Cities Car Customs, and then it says Avatsu. Wait, that's not the same thing. One of these things are not like the other. Is this two businesses in one? That's weird. Okay. Clothing company. I left clothing company. Interior lore. Interior designs. And they also got Capia. There too. Wow. Wow. Look at this little car. It says city car, muscle car, minivan, hatchback. Ooh. Muscle car. It's pretty close. Muscle car be pushing it. Yes. Again, it's the little things. Where is muscle car going? Driver, Helen Wallace. Owner, destination, Boehm. Oh, we going places. We're going out of the city with this one. Okay. Hashtag interesting. Bye-bye, city. Oh, most of the snow is melted, too. Hello, welcome back. I'm curious to see where this guy is driving. He's going outside the city limits. In a moment, he's going to be on the highway, and that sucker's going to speed up more than likely. Private vehicle transporting. Sasha Piper. Oh, we speeding. I'm just curious where this guy is going. Oh, wait a minute. On this view, you can actually see the little road things going past him. Maybe that's where he's going to find his dad, yeah. This angle is just a blur. Depending which way you're looking depends on how fast it sounds. This guy driving over there. What's the speed limit here? I'm curious. I thought that was an airplane. That is not an airplane. Does it go faster depending on the direction I look at it, or it just sounds faster? I think it just sounds faster. Oh. Interesting. Bus! Its destination is Salix. It's from Boehm, where this guy is headed, wherever that is. Meanwhile, we have... Who's this? Just a private vehicle. No, wait. That's what I'm looking at now. No. Yeah. The Wallace family. This is Helen Wallace just leaving town. Oh. And she's gone. Interesting. Okay, well, Do people walk this path? They do. With their dog. Annabelle. Their destination is the medical clinic. They're sick. Oh no. They're sick! Well, the medical clinic is like way over here. Data is showing that people have begun dying more than usual. Okay. I wonder exactly how they calculate these things. Data shows that, you know, people, they seem to be dying all of a sudden. We don't know why. It could be the water. No, it could be the fact that there's no garbage, or that, you know, it's got the unreliable medical clinic that's on the other side of the road. I don't know. It could be any of these factors. I'm not quite sure. Results are inconclusive. That's how it feels. Thank you. I feel much more educated now. I can now build I want to build apartments. I don't need apartments. Apparently we need more commercial districts because people can't get enough hashtag money. Or, not money, but hashtag whatever. I don't know. They just can't get enough of it. Give them more shopping opportunities. Shopping! Gotta make that hashtag money. Mado. Support your local. Great customer service. How do you know? It's not even built yet. Time to fuel up. Lapo. They broke. I just want to see that one thing again. Hold on. Graphics. Field of Death. Tilt shift. It works from some distances. Does not work well up close, though. Very tilted. Very limited field of depth. Interesting option, though. Physical. Well, there's the Lopo. Now that looks like a place you can roll in and get some gas safely. The gas station that first opened over here, not so much. At, Bumble Fuel. Or like Fender Bender. Just the way you have to kind of come up this way and then... Where do you park your car? On a hill, on a slope. Not hashtag safe. Dog. Somewhere. It is 74 degrees and sunny on a summer day in February. Which doesn't really mean anything if you're, I guess, below the equator. Then this would be normal. Rip dead person. I noticed that the depth of definition has shifted a little bit. This is a very blocky car. But, at the same time, the game remains smooth, so that's good. Now we've got a high quality hearse going on down this street. I've seen housing like this. Housing like this exists in places like Pennsylvania. It's interesting to see that here. Does they have to take the actual dead person all the way in somewhere? Or did it just disappear? It disappears. Okay. That's interesting. Fountain. How is trash doing? I haven't heard anyone complain about garbage. We're starting to potentially have an issue here at this place. Otherwise, garbage needs have been almost non-existent. Citizen wealth. Citizens have varying amounts of money on hand depending on their wages, household rent, and other expenses. Like them, they're not doing so hot. Low citizen wealth. High demand for something. The heat map is useful for gaining general idea of the wealth of your citizens, as well as pinpointing areas where citizens might be struggling. Lowering taxes and building welfare offices can be used to help struggling citizens. Interesting. Welfare system, that's new. I remember hearing about that, so I'm not surprised of it, but that's interesting. Meanwhile, these places are profitable. This is mediocrely profitable. Maybe that's why there's a high need for commercial. For them to be more profitable. That's probably what it is. Let's see. That means let me build myself more businesses. Yeah. No. That's really close to those poor children. Over there, because I might need to expand that at some point. If I build it there, they won't be able to do their job. Power, how we doing? No trade, but we're still doing good when it comes to the amount of power, so that's good. Good. No bottlenecking. Nice. No trade. Sewer treatment's fine. Nasty, gross water is being dumped over there on the side of the river. Bye-bye, nasty water. Or hashtag improved home. Demand. Okay. Different job types of zones are in demand in your city at different times. As people move in and out, and businesses develop, the need for zoning changes according to their needs. The fuller the bar, the higher the demand for the type. Plus signs indicate an abundance of the described resource or labor force type in your city, which increases demand for the zone. Minus signs indicate a lack of the described resource or labor force type in your city, which lowers the demand of the zone type. You can shape the rules and regulations of your city by enacting city policies. These policies affect the entire city, including all districts and buildings. You can activate and deactivate policies at any time. Some policies have adjustment sliders for fine-tune their effects. Select a policy to see what its effects are. More policies are unlocked as you reach certain milestones. Okay. Gas station availability. Oh, there's definitely housing available. How much new of it, I don't know, but like at the same time, it's the highest need for more retail. People need to buy things, okay? Brook Street. New housing is coming up over here. You can get your hashtag housing in your hashtag local market. Children's clinic? Oh wow, that's interesting. Extension wing. More space for pupils. Playground. The activities provided at the playground increase well-being to the citizens. We have achieved gas. Yes, we have achieved gas. We have long since achieved gas. Ooh, this one's orange. What is this? Primeval petrol. Get your prehistoric gas. Neckbeard mics. Comics. There's a comic place that is being advertised. This wingbacks. Oh, that's a fun one. Lopo. And furniture. Wow. Furniture. Plenty of free time. Happy life. What is this? Carpico. Fressetac books? Bookstore, essentially. Sneaky Ridge. Criersters. Okay. What do they do? And then what is this? Bev Pop. Okay. Quit complaining about healthcare. What is the problem with this healthcare? Is it just not local enough to everything? Like, what is why are people complaining? I don't know. I don't understand. They keep complaining and I don't understand. It makes hashtag no sense. Where is this supposed to be that would satisfy people's desires and needs for a medical clinic? It's running even at 111%, 11 percent efficiency. And no one's really having a problem getting in and out of it either, so that's why I'm confused. I'm like, why are we complaining about this healthcare system? What has this done to hurt you? That's what it seems like. Hashtag give me something everywhere. City statistics. Seeing whether a selected topic is trending up or down can help you steer your city in the direction you want. For example, if you want your city to be visited by lots of tourists and the number of visiting tourists is in the decline, you can focus on building more attractions and making sure that there's enough hotels for them to stay in. Select the aspect of the city you would like to see and hide it by turning it off. The relevant graph will show on the right. Some categories can expand further. Slide the scale to view display the graph of different time frames. Money. Just money's on a decline. But on a grand scale... What do we got here? What scale is this? 6 months, 1 month. There was some, then it dipped, then it jumped. Hi! Hey there, Rules King. Welcome. Nice. Have you been enjoying it? Budget, well, population count. That has been increasing. Just steadily. It got a bad review though. It's down. Yeah, there's definitely like areas for improvement here. I think the main thing is just when it comes to optimization. Everything's been running smoothly for me. But I can see there's room for optimization in the graphics specifically. And there's probably room for like adding more conversational stuff, although I've just started, so maybe the conversation they have on the radio, depending which radio you're listening to, would change with time. But otherwise, it's been fine. It has been pretty good, and I love the level of detail they've been putting into certain things. Just zoom in right here. And I can watch this car drive places. Just little details I've enjoyed about this. Like watching the car and how it's not just like straight line driving. It actually like curves and swerves and everything. And they have to come and they have to park their car. And then they get out. That's fun. Let's see. And I still have a gigantic need for commercial. Oh, I trust that. I mean, anything that's just recently released is not going to be all that tremendously polished. There's only so many bugs that can be squashed before you finally release it to the public. So, I'm not concerned. I was impressed, and with the first game that was made, I'm sure I will continue to be impressed with the new one. I want to build something there, but also... Actually, knowing how it works... No, I can't build something there. I won't build something there. Cape... What? Capia. Spuds. Another Spuds place. I'm curious if these little gas stations will get bigger with time. Greenuff. Aaron Paxton. Some of these houses have upgraded, but they still are tiny. Household wealth poor. Oh, sad. I wonder what it will take for them to upgrade from being a trailer to being a house, though. If the level it's upgrade itself necessarily means it's going to change. Money that is left out over rent and upkeep is used by the occupant to level up the building. If the occupant's wealth declines, the building may end up abandoned. Higher level residential buildings have higher upkeep costs, but they also consume less water and electricity and produce less garbage. Residential wealth is based on the residential employment situation and job level. One thing I've noticed, though, is I don't think there's been a tremendous need for garbage yet still, which is odd. Go to garbage. There. Everything is kind of remaining green as if there's been no garbage needs. And the need for the medical clinic. People keep saying there's medical clinic issues and hearting that, and it's fine. Everyone has access to that. Good night. Enjoy your game. Okay. City economy. We're getting closer to almost being in the green. Not still there yet, but we're working towards it. And I can buy map tiles. Purchasing new map tiles extends your area, the area you can build on. You can select tiles with the left mouse button and deselect them with the right mouse button. To select and deselect multiple tiles at once, hold down the button, drag and release. You can make your city the shape you like. Tiles don't need to be connected, but it's easier to grow your city if they are. You can plan out your city's industrial development by expanding to areas that offer one or more of the natural resources of the industry needs. To buy new map tiles, you need both money and expansion permits. Expansion permits are granted whenever you reach a new milestone. Outside connections. Outside connections are routes to neighboring cities and the rest of the outside world. They can be roads and tracks as well as water or air routes. They're used by people moving in as well as visiting tourists. The city also imports and exports good materials through these connections, which makes sense. Let's see. To build a new outside connection, you need to expand your city by buying map tiles until you reach the edge of the map. Once done, build roads or track right up to the edge, and the outside connection point will be established. Connected to the outside world over water can be created when you have a seaway that reaches the edge of the map. You don't need to own all the tiles up to the edge if there is a pre-built seaway that the ship type outside connection point, but enough tiles to connect your seaway to the pre-built one. If no pre-built seaways exist, you'll need to buy tiles to reach the map edge. To connect air connections to the outside world can be created without buying map tiles. Passenger lines and cargo routes can be created directly from an airport to an airplane type outside connection point on the edge of the map to establish the connection. Okay. I don't think I want to build anything out yet. No reason to just yet. Okay, so now I'm going to need some forever needing commercial districts. They can't get enough of stuff. Okay, extension wing will have to be built. Connected to it in some way, but not across the street. Okay. But I don't think I'll need that right now, especially since people keep frickin' complaining. So, screw that. Alright, well, have a good night, Gaming Warrior. Thank you for joining tonight. beautiful and bright moon. Never gets old. Have a good morning. I forget. It's 12 a.m. here, so my brain is not thinking about the fact that it's morning time there. Mado? Mado. Plenty of jobs in the industry sector. People have been dying. No. More than usual. Was it like one person die? Look back at the health condition, everything. Everyone is mostly fine. Have like a slightly bit of a health issue, and they're complaining like it's like we never do anything for them ever. Yeah, there's definitely gonna have to be some bugs fixed. People be complaining about irrelevant nonsense. Build some things there. Choose to follow citizens and get updates on their lives. Adding them to this panel makes it easy for you to check up on them whenever you want. Move around the city and find someone to follow. Selecting the is easier when simulation is paused. When you select the citizen, their information panels opens. Open the follow button. Find the follow button in the bottom of the citizen information panel is selected to add the citizen to your list. You can use this list later to find them anytime, anywhere in the city, as well as see the events that have taken place in their life. Valentine's Day events. The event journal is running to collect a collection of events that have taken place in the city. These things are such as accidents, fires, storms, and celebrations. 9 attendance on Valentine's Day. If you find that the number of road accidents is high, check the conditions of your roads and build road maintenance depots as needed. When there is high number of buildings, when there is a high number of building fires, it can be an accident, an indication that fire and rescue is needed. When there's a high number, yeah, okay, they are insufficient. You'll see lots of citizens are hurt by natural disasters. It might even be beneficial to build emergency shelters so citizens can take cover when needed. Celebration event showing people took part in the event. Valentine's Day happened. Development trees. Oh, that's fun. Allow you to access new service buildings and other buildable items for your city. You can unlock the assets by using development points. Basic services will be automatically unlocked when you reach new milestones. To develop and grow services further, unlock the next item along the tree to build in your city. Development points are awarded for each new milestone. Each city service has its own development tree. You can focus on specific types of the city development that's by spending points in that area that interests you most. Explore the development tree to find what features each service has to offer. Basic roads, roundabouts, advanced road services, parking areas. Emergency battery station. Gas-powered plant. Cost-effective large-scale energy production with moderate pollution emissions. Geothermal. Solar power plant. Coal power plant. And then nuclear power plant. A large, more powerful coal-burning power production facility generates high amounts of air-ground noise pollution like its smaller counterpart. Just spread that around. Water treatment plant. Cremation hospital. Disease Control Center. Health Research Institute. Interesting. Incinerary plant, recycling center, industrial waste processing, college, medical university, geological research center, radio telescope, large Hadron collider. Huh. Early disaster warning system. High-end detection system that can spot approaching natural disasters in advance, reducing the impact in the city. Central Intelligence Bureau. Huh. Central Bank. City Hall. Tram, train, subway, air, International Airport, and Space Center. Chirp X Space Center is both a space museum as well as an active command center and rocket launching platform. These attract tourists and increase the effectiveness of industries and offices. Interesting. Parks. Park maintenance, large parks, large sport parks, and tourist attractions. And then basic communications, post sorting facility, service farm, telecom tower, satellite uplink. Automated parking building, underground parking building, Grand Bridge. Interesting. That might be worth having too. Oh. And just got to another progression. Now we've got livestock farming, stone mining, fire rescue, firehouse, police station, loan limit increased, and more land. And more points to be spent. Right as I'm running out of them. But wait, there's more. There's now 4. Welfare office. Let's do a college. And then I could do a university too? Interesting. There's a separation of those two things. A hospital probably good to have for later. Now we've almost made it to March in the summer. Because that makes sense. But this will be a good stopping point though, because I'm getting tired. So, alright, we'll end it here, and we'll come back to this later. Save game. Gilbert City. Yes, save that Gilbert City. Alright. Whoop. There we go. Alright. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this stream, I just want to invite you to come and join us on our Discord group. We have a link to that in the description below, or if you're on Twitch, it's in the panels. But we'd love to have you be a part of the community because that's where we'll post any new thing that's going on. Just as a reminder, we will be having our stream on Friday, where we'll be having our D&D stuff like we've been doing, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be around our usual time of around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But then after that, Saturday we will not be having a stream. That's why I wanted to stream today, so that way we can have some sort of stream going on to make up for the Saturday one. So, with all that said, we broadcast every week on Monday, Friday, and Saturday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be live again this Friday around 8, but not Saturday. So I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday with some more D&D. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you again soon.